Many of us sense a disconnect between who we are today and who we aim to be. We think about small tweaks we should make and big goals we hope to reach, like getting fit, eating healthier, learning a new skill, finishing a project, reading more, or being creative instead of endlessly scrolling. But making real change can feel like we have to become an entirely new person, someone with more willpower, consistency, and drive. Maybe you've tried stepping into that role, and maybe for a while it worked, until eventually old patterns returned and things fell back into place. Each setback adds to the frustration. You begin to feel it's your fault. Online advice makes it sound like it's all about wanting it badly enough. But in truth, change is difficult, and understanding why can help make it more achievable. Picture your mind as a dense green forest. Every action you take is like forging a path through thick growth. It's slow and draining, so your brain creates mental shortcuts to make things easier. Each repeated behavior carves the path deeper. When you start something new, it's like stepping over branches and brushing through leaves. Do it enough, and you've formed a trail. Keep repeating, and that trail turns into a solid path. Eventually, it becomes a mental highway. These highways are efficient, but they also trap us. We stick to them because they're easy and familiar. That's why change feels so hard, especially when your brain is packed with these deep-rooted paths. To change them, we need to understand the distinction between routines and habits. A routine is something you choose to do, like having the same breakfast or setting an alarm at night. Your brain's planner manages routines. It thinks ahead and makes decisions. The planner pushes through discomfort when it has a reason, like taking a cold shower or writing when tired. With time, routines can turn into habits, actions your brain finds rewarding and does automatically. When something becomes a habit, it runs on autopilot. You don't think, you just do it. And habits are triggered by cues, signals in your environment that start the behavior. Like unlocking your phone without thinking, snacking with coffee, or buckling your seatbelt when sitting. These are automatic actions, driven by habit, not conscious thought. Habits come from the impulsive part of the brain, like a little kid that wants to feel good right now. It doesn't think ahead. It sees a cue and pulls you toward a reward, using the easiest route. Even bad habits form this way, because they feel good. Chocolate tastes amazing. Scrolling is fun. The brain remembers that pleasure and wants to relive it. That's how habits form, even harmful ones. That inner child isn't your enemy. It works alongside the planner. One handles impulses, the other long-term plans. This balance helps conserve brain power. Habits handle the small stuff so you can focus elsewhere. So the smart way to change behavior is to use your brain's shortcuts, not fight against them. Start small. Don't try to change your whole life. Tiny improvements are easier to repeat. Small steps add up. Over time, they build something meaningful. You don't need constant willpower. Just ease into change with a routine that becomes a habit. Let your planner create the plan, and your inner child learn to follow it. If your goal is getting in shape, don't start with a huge challenge. Make it tiny and clear, like doing 10 squats each morning. The smaller and clearer the task, the easier it is to stick with. Tie your new habit to a cue, time, place, or object, or all three, to make the routine stick. For example, 10 squats, 8 a.m., living room, in your workout gear. Repeating this locks the behavior in place. Stick with it daily. Over time, what began as effort turns automatic. It feels natural, like brushing your teeth. It's simple, but not always easy. New habits don't feel as instantly good as scrolling your phone. So make the new habit fun. Only listen to your favorite podcast while exercising, for example. Combine boring tasks with enjoyable ones. Make your habit easier for the impulsive brain to accept. That's the key. Habits take time, maybe weeks, maybe months, depending on you, your stress, and environment. At first, it might feel exciting, but lasting change comes from showing up again and again. The good news? It becomes easier. There's no miracle method for lasting change. But habit science tells us transformation is possible. Even tiny progress is still progress. One small step forward always matters more than staying still. In the end, change isn't about becoming perfect. It's about heading in the right direction, one small step at a time. Thanks for staying with us. We hope you found this helpful and inspiring. See you next time.